Hey Cancer, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Mary. Thanks everyone for tuning in today. This is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I'd invite you to check your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos for additional messages. So Cancer, I'm feeling a lot of karmic energy around you guys right now. I'm feeling intuitively the message is to listen to your intuition. Listen to your higher self, okay, Cancer? So Cancer, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Universal energy, okay, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I'm kind of feeling here, this is concerning a connection where things may have stagnated, slowed down, became very, I don't know, maybe one of you feels like the passion is gone, you know, but this is an energy of wanting to rekindle a flame, okay? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, okay? So maybe some time alone with the person you're connecting with could be helpful to recapture romance, okay? So let's get into the tarot. We're using the Everyday Tarot as your main deck today. Universal energies and spirit guides, show me what I need to see for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, please. Universal energies and spirit guides, show me what I need to see for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, please. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the first half of the month, you have the Knight of Wands and the Death card. Okay. It's cute. It's so cute. Okay. First half of the month, you have the Knight of Wands and the Death card. Second half of the month, you have the Two of Swords. Didn't I talk about stagnation a moment ago? And the Seven of Wands. Okay. Challenges you could be facing this month are the Star and the Five of Swords, okay? And best possible outcome, you have the Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Okay, so this could be a Leo could be significant to you with the Six of Wands, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay, fire sign in general, but specifically this is about a Leo. This is something about wanting a victory here. This is something about someone who is in the public eye, maybe getting a lot of attention from others. This is someone who is respected. This is someone who is seen as accomplished. Someone who people look up to here with the Six of Wands. You see how she's she's on this horse and she's got this wreath, this victory wreath, and she's like leading the people. So with the Six of Wands here, I'm kind of feeling like there's something here about wanting a victory, okay? This person here is being recognized for overcoming conflict, maybe against a group of people. This is someone who stood up for herself. Okay, Cancer? So maybe you're having to defend yourself against people, but you want to get to the finish line here. You like want to overcome something, and you want to, you know, you want to get to this victory. You want to do the victory dance, okay? Also, like I mentioned, there could be a Leo that's significant here. Also, I'm kind of getting, if this is, yeah, I feel like you're ready for a victory here. You're ready to overcome some kind of conflict, even overcoming an inner conflict that you may have. Maybe because of a pride issue, because the Six of Wands could talk about bravado, wanting to, machismo, wanting to, you put up a front, like, you know what I mean? Someone who, like, is real, like, does things for show. I don't know, kind of showboaty. I don't know. In a low vibration, that's what it kind of depicts, okay? So, looking at the first half of the month, Knight of Wands and Death card. Okay, Scorpio could be significant here. A younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could also be significant here. With the Knight of Wands and the Death card, this is saying that ultimately it's time for a change, okay? A change in lifestyle, because the Knight of Wands talks about someone being a player, someone being inconsistent, someone who goes in and out. So this could be you, Cancer, or this could be someone that you're dealing with. This is someone who is non-committal, doesn't want to settle down. Also notice, this Knight of Wands is facing the past. This Knight of Wands tends to revisit old partners, okay? They come in hot for sex. This is what the Knight of Wands does. This is someone who does online dating. This is someone, they like hit it and quit it. They have F-boys, F-girls, karmic lovers. There's a time, this in the first half of the month, what's being highlighted here is someone wanting to put an end to their player ways and transform their way of life, so that they can have more grounding, something more solid, more stable here. Someone wants to put an end to looking back at the past, see? Someone really wants change. Now, Quickie by Miguel is on Pandora right now, and I'm laughing because Miguel always comes on when I'm like doing readings. But there was there could have been like a sexual connection, a sexual relationship with somebody here that had come to an end. It's definitely something that has been occurring since the past, okay? But it's just so funny that Miguel's song Quickie came on, because we're talking about the Knight of Wands. Like, yeah, he would. That's what he does. He comes in for a quickie, okay? Someone may have some kind of sex addiction. Not an overindulgence, but an impulsiveness when it comes to their passions. They have a hard time taming their passions. They tend to revisit partners of the past, okay? Just for a quick fling, just for a quickie, like Miguel said, okay? But this is all coming to an end now. This is putting an end to the past, putting an end to the player ways, putting an end to the inconsistency, and really transforming one's own life. Either that's you, Cancer, or the person that you're dealing with, okay? In the second half of the month, I see some indecisive energy again. Someone here feels like they don't have all the facts, okay? Oh, okay. Someone feels here like they don't have all the facts in this situation. Someone feels like they have no clarity in this situation. With the presence of the moon here, I'm feeling like maybe Cancer, someone feels like you kept secrets from them, that they didn't have clarity. And I feel like also there could have been blocks in communication with somebody here. Someone here, what am I getting from this? I feel like someone here felt like there was no communication here, and so they became defensive. Okay, in the second half of the month. Going into the second half of the month, communication becomes blocked because this person has no clarity in the situation and is now got her guard up. She's ready for whatever with her wand. Look at her. And all of these are different people opposing her. So Cancer, could you be blocking communication with someone that you're trying to put an end with? Maybe you had a sexual connection with, or a sexual attachment to somebody. Maybe a Scorpio or a Leo. But definitely I see that, someone here wants to change their life, okay? So if we follow the Death card, right? So death talks about an ending so that something new can begin. And death is on the horse here. Someone could be begging you, Cancer, to not leave, to not end things here. Okay? But with death being a major arcana card, it carries more weight. So this death card is leading into the second half of the month, right? And who they're heading towards, there's no communication here, because this person feels like, you know, someone was trying to pull the wool over her eyes. She's defensive in the second half of the month. Okay, so communications blocked. Someone's defensive here. Maybe because someone was trying to come in with some player tendencies here, living out of their ego here with the Six of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands is someone who, in a low vibration, this is someone who needs a lot of attention from other people to feed their ego. And with playfulness, I can see where this comes into play, where you are ending a situation from the past, ending possibly a lifestyle, okay? And then you're going into, you're going towards someone who there are blocks in communication because this person doesn't know everything, because she knows, I feel like there are secrets here that she's not aware of, and she's become defensive here. She's over here protecting herself. Okay, so Cancer, you guys know who you are. I'm just reading the cards and telling you a story, okay? Challenges this month. Cancer is telling me that, like, your wish fulfillment is here. This is someone who you see as the apple of your freaking eye. Again, this person is an inspiration to others. Cancer, this person may bring a healing energy to you, okay? This is someone who has healed herself. This is also someone who's in the public eye. Again, very similar to the Six of Wands, someone who gets a lot of attention from others. But this is someone who, you know, again, people look up to. Okay, she's probably a healer of some kind, or she has some kind of celebrity status. Maybe she has a YouTube or something, I don't know. Okay, or whatever, just maybe popular or gets a lot of attention from the opposite sex. But with the star, this speaks of wish fulfillment. So it's like, Cancer, I see that, like, you could possibly, you or the person that you're dealing with possibly could, I feel like if you're a masculine Cancer, you could be leaving your player ways. You want to put an end to past karmic attachments, past sexual relationships with people that don't, like, really align with where you want to go. There's something here where it's like someone wants to transform their ways. Someone wants to change their ways. They want to put something to an end. So, like, someone wants to stop going back to the past so that they can move towards their star here. But the reason why the Five of Swords is here is because either you got somebody in your environment, could be a Leo, okay, could be a Scorpio, or could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. But, like, you have someone, I feel, in your environment who is jealous or trying to sabotage from you getting your wishes fulfilled. So, and then again, remember, going back to this death card, maybe, remember I said someone could be begging you not to leave? Is someone trying to put an end to the wish fulfillment? See? Is someone is planning to take action to sabotage something, or someone could have sabotaged this relationship that you see as your wish fulfillment. Someone could have sabotaged this relationship or this situation with this wish fulfillment. That's why it's a challenge. It's like, okay, there are blocks in communication with who you want to be with here. They're defensive because maybe you have kept secrets. Now, Cancer, I'm just saying it because this is just, it's easier for the storyline to come out this way. But if it's happening to you, then just flip it, okay? But with the Star and the Five of Swords here, it's saying that the challenge is getting your wishes fulfilled because perhaps you had sabotaged the connection, okay? Or vice versa, okay? Someone could have manipulated, playing mind games, okay? Tit for tat, having a lot of inner conflict, or there could have been conflicts with others concerning this star, what you wanted. People got a problem with what you wanted, Cancer. That's why it's a challenge. It's here. It's here. Okay, but it's a challenge because either, you know, you're still conflicted about it, or someone is still trying to take actions to sabotage it. Okay, but these are the energies I'm seeing here. And then best possible outcome, Six of Swords, Nine of Wands. Someone leaves, okay, decides to pack up and leave, but then they're still holding on afterwards. Now, Cancer, if this is an external person, like let's say, you know, if this is who you were with in the past, right? Okay, best possible outcome, Six of Swords, Nine of Wands. Let's say you left somebody, right? They were begging you to stay, but you still decided to go forward. Now you're trying to figure out how you're going to speak to the person who you see as your wish fulfillment, because you have some secrets here. There's some truth that needs to be revealed here. And I feel like this person became defensive because they didn't have all the facts. So they were like, no, there's no clarity here. Like, you know, it's like drama and stuff that I had to like protect myself against. Okay. People may be trying to like attack your star, Cancer. You know what I'm saying? It's conflict, jealousy, gossip, sabotage. Because someone doesn't want to see you happy? Is it a Leo from your past that you have a sexual relationship with? Or is it a Scorpio, Aquarius? But it seems to me here, Cancer, that it's like you have this wish fulfillment, right? You know you need to deaden a situation from the past or a certain lifestyle that had you continuously returning to the past, okay? Making life feel a little topsy-turvy, you know, loss of control. When when someone signs up to be a player, okay, you really lose a lot of grounding in other areas of your life, and it starts to show after some time. Okay, so you know, I feel like if this is you doing this, I feel like you definitely recognize it here, and you're trying to do something about it. But then, like, the challenge is like getting your wish fulfillment because you may have sabotaged the connection. I mean, there's some indecisiveness here. You could have been blocking communication or not. There's a break in communication here that caused somebody to be defensive. Okay. Best possible outcome is somebody leaves and someone is still persistent. Okay. Someone's still holding on. Someone still someone still has hope for this with the Star card, Nine of Wands. So this could be your past person still having hope after you had left the situation. Or this could be after the person who you see as your star, they leave, and then you're still hopeful to, you know, win this person back. Okay? So let's open it up and clarify. Dang. 19 minutes, eh? Universal energies and spirit guides, show me what I need to see for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, please. We're using the Gregory Scott Tarot deck as your clarifying deck today. Oh, wow. Okay, so this song by Miguel is on. And it's called Coffee. And in parentheses, it's effing. Okay, so I feel like someone might have some kind of sex addiction here or have too many sexual partners here. And it's caused a lot of drama. Ultimately, I feel like I see someone making steps towards their star here. Did I break? I don't know. But I feel like someone is making steps towards their star, but there's still indecisive energy. Not everything, there's no truth revealed here. Maybe someone is moving on to calmer waters. So if the drama was in the past, I see somebody definitely leaving that. Okay? Yep. Okay, let's clarify. What is Knight of Wands and the Death card? Knight of Wands and the Death card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Oh my goodness. Okay, the Magician. These cards came out crazy. Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm going to show you these and put them back and pull again. You have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Magician. Okay, there is... See, I told you. I told you. Okay, there is a connection here. This is why playfulness. Remember I mentioned in the beginning, there's something here that has gone stagnant. And the reason why it's gone stagnant is because there have been blocks in communication and lack of truth and clarity in this situation. And it caused an imbalance. And it caused someone to become defensive. But it was recognized that there were mutual feelings here. It was a new passionate start. Someone who could be a younger fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Ace of Wands. This is someone who is highly attractive. Active and attractive here. Okay? This is a new passionate start. But with the Magician card here. This is Gemini. Virgo could be significant. Someone here could have been trying to manipulate the offer. Someone could have been trying to screw up this new beginning here, because they could this magician could be this person here begging you not to leave. That's crazy. This is yeah. See, the thing is, and the way that they were manipulating it, this person could have been doing spell work here, trying to do some kind of love binding spell to keep you bound to them. So you could miss this new passionate opportunity. They could have wanted to rekindle. They could have manipulated it so that the new offer was to rekindle with them, so that you get stuck with them, Cancer. Telling you, there's something. What is Knight of Wands, Death card? Knight of Wands, Death. Knight of Wands, Death for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Show me one card, please. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Page of Wands. This is a 3 again. King of Wands, Death a second time. Page of Wands. See, someone here wants to communicate. Someone wants to send a message of good news. Someone wants to take a new direction here. With the Death card, again, this is confirming. Someone here became inspired by some kind of star or healer or someone who's in the public eye. But see, someone here was being a womanizer, especially Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah, someone was trying to control the situation. I feel like then something came to an end here. Knight of Wands, Death card please for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Show me Knight of Wands and the Death. Knight of Wands and the Death, please. Knight of Wands and the Death card. Show me what I need to see for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Oh, okay. You guys know I don't read reversals, right? But like, remember I just mentioned with the Magician showing up first, I said that someone could be doing spell work, trying to manipulate, do a love binding spell to keep you trapped with them, as if you're going to have a passionate new rekindling with them, okay? Trying to deceive you from your new start. No, don't take the real new start. Take a redo with me. That's a new start. You know, and I said I don't read reversals, but when this came out, after seeing the Magician, this is someone was trying to control or manipulate. Someone was trying to do spell work so that you would not communicate with this star. Because this is Cupid's arrows of love. This is passionate messages back and forth. This could be online or by text message or, you know, whatever. But it came out in the reverse. So which told me that someone had to escape their past, because whomever was in their past was really trying to stop them from communicating with their star. Even though they have all this passion, they recognize that there are mutual feelings. What's at the bottom of the deck? Page of Wands. See, this is the second time. You're ready to take a new direction. You are ready to end a lifestyle or some kind of sexual connections with the Eight of Wands. This could be up to 8. This could be up to 8 like F buddies. I'm just saying. Page of Wands is the promiscuous one. But there's something here. I kind of feel like it, for some of you, it could have gotten to the point where someone's health was affected. Maybe somebody got an STD. Too many wands. Knight of Wands. It's time to deaden that. Okay? So, let's keep going. What is Two of Swords, Seven of Wands? Two of Swords, Seven of Wands. Two of Swords, Seven of Wands for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you. Dang, Cancer, your cards are flying. You want to communicate with somebody, Cancer? Sorry, Cancer. When I got up to get the card, my battery like died, so I had to like replace the battery. So what came out, what clarifies the Two of Swords and Seven of Wands is the freaking Two of Swords. Okay? So in the second half of the month, this now looks like someone who is in flat out denial of their past. It's like, because you know why? When you take the Two of Swords, that you end up with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, which is the heartache. So someone here kept living this lifestyle or engaging in sexual activity with like numerous partners and things. They were doing this, A, to feed their ego, but B, because they weren't looking at things correctly. Whatever they were doing, they weren't looking at things correctly. Now, like I said, someone here was in denial about the past. There were like secrets kept from them. They weren't seeing the truth about a situation in the past here. But when you add these up, now it's like, okay, now you're healing because you found out something that was very heartbreaking. See, so someone could have been in denial here about the past, but then they found out the truth, and now they're standing up for themselves. Now they don't trust. Now they're like up against numerous people here. Now they're defending themselves while they're trying to heal from something very painful, some kind of truth that was brought to light about someone they were dealing with from their past. So it was a you, Cancer, who you found out you had somebody in your environment. Okay? This person could have been like a cheater. But now it's like, I feel like the reason why the person was, if this is your star, okay, Cancer, if this is your star who like now is healing, I feel like there was a cut in communication. See, this person had no clarity. I feel like this person really became frustrated or became very hurt because they were kept in the dark about a situation here. Could it be this situation that you're trying to put an end to here? You see what I mean? And it got them all defensive. It got them all defensive. Okay, so in the second half of the month, somebody's healing. That could be you or the person that you're dealing with. And you got your guard up. You're protecting yourself, okay? Also, Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands. So this is someone protecting a victory. Someone standing up against numerous people and their opinions. Everybody got something to say, okay? And I feel like this is someone who's defending themselves now. What's at the bottom of the deck? Nine of Wands. Persistence. There's an element here of also someone still holding on, still not letting go. You could have blocked communication with a past person that you've ended things with because you're hurt and you're recovering from whatever heartbreaking information that you found out. And now you're defending yourself. You're standing your ground. You're standing up for yourself. Vixen by Miguel is on. I'm telling you, this is the third Miguel song in your reading, guys. So bottom of the deck, someone here is still persistent. Like you... This is the wounded warrior. I feel like you're fed up. Like, I feel like, Cancer, if this is you that I'm talking about, I feel like you're fed up with the past here. I feel like someone in your environment that you had been having some kind of connection with, like, I don't really think it's a connection. I feel like it's more of like a codependent sexual attachment. I don't know if it's you or if it's the person you're dealing with, okay? So don't get mad, okay? But I feel like this person here is really, it's almost like, let's say you have a bestie. It's a bestie, but like you guys are really like, you get down in the bedroom, okay? But like, let's say you have this person here who you may have not seen the truth about this person, but it's almost like you find out that they squandered your chances. You know, it's almost like, oh, you made my true love leave. And now I'm like, now that I know the truth about you, I'm defending myself against you. I mean, that's the vibe I'm getting here. You ruined my chances. You ruined my chances. You were sabotaging, you know, what makes me happy. Maybe someone found out that someone was trying to stop them from being happy. You know? But someone was fed up here. So I was like, I'm tired, man. I want a whole new experience. I'm tired of this. You know? Okay, so what is the Star Five of Swords? Why is Star Five of Swords here? Star Five of Swords for the challenge for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Star Five of... Okay, thank you. What is it? Six of Pentacles. Giving to 2. The situation is imbalanced. There was no equal give and take here. There was no equal give and take here. There was some dishonesty, lies, mind games, breadcrumbs. Someone breadcrumbed the star. Silly wabbit. Who breadcrumbed the star? But basically, that's why it's challenging. Is because there's no equal give and take here. There is an imbalance caused by someone's mind games, someone's manipulation, someone's withholding of information, and communication created an imbalance here. Boom. You breadcrumb the star. The star is just way too healing and inspirational. Like, she does not have time for breadcrumbing. She can pour into her own cup. She's self-generating, you know. Now, Them Changes by Thundercat is on right now. It's the jam. Them Changes by Thundercat. So definitely with the Death card showing up twice, I think, already in your reading. Them changes. It's time to make them changes, guys. You know, I don't know who you are, but, you know, whomever like tried to breadcrumb the star and sabotaged because they were giving to another situation. I mean, that created an imbalance. And here we go again. 2 of Cups. But we belong together. This is a strong soulmate connection. Like, this is a divine partnership I'm feeling. This could be past life soulmate. But the 2 of Cups already came up twice. It's like someone here is like someone here is standing up. I don't know. This is what the cards is showing me, is that like someone is standing up to a group of people saying, I love this person. This is my person. This person makes me happy. You know what it is? It's like, Cancer, if this is you that I'm talking about, your friends don't want you to be, they know that you and this star here, that whomever this is, who's a healer, who's in the limelight, who's in the public eye, who people look up to, who has a healing energy towards you, okay? It's almost like people don't want you guys to be together, no matter how much love is here between you and how strong the connection is. People don't want to see you together because it hurts, it damages their ego, because they know that this relationship will be successful. Maybe that's the truth that came out. But yeah, coming together, coming into union with your wish fulfillment person is going to be the challenge this month. Because there's no reciprocity in this situation here. The connection could have been sabotaged. By whom? We don't know. Either it's I feel like it's either the masculine who sabotaged it because they were over here being a player in the first half of the month, or it was someone who they were screwing with, one of these 8 wands. Okay, so what is best possible outcome? 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 6 of Swords. This is kind of a long reading, Cancer, but 10 of Cups. Yes, I love it. So someone here gets this realization, like a big wake-up call, and it could have been sparked or caused by a break in communication here. Someone was a little bit too comfortable in the way that they were living their life. They were fooling around, whatever, having a blast. And then there was like a break in communication, and then it was like, oh my gosh, I need to change. There's a lot of drama in my past. Like, I feel like there's some kind of like revelation here that like someone was interfering or trying to squander your coming together with this 2 of Cups victorious relationship here with someone who you wish for. But best possible outcome is, I see Cancer, or the masculine, okay, you're leaving a place where there was a lot of drama and strife and arguments and conflict, okay? I feel like you could be relocating because you're fed up with the situation, and you are persistent in finding your 10 of Cups, your happy, harmonious relationship here, okay? Yeah, you could be leaving... you could be leaving an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, moving to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you definitely see long-term commitment. You see a happy, harmonious relationship, happy home life with this person. Okay, so what's at the bottom of the deck? The Hermit. Okay, Virgo energy. Okay, this is about doing some deep soul searching. This thing sparked a spiritual awakening within you to come out of living from your ego and lower self, okay? Coming from that to now really finding, kind of getting serious about life, doing some deep soul searching, some introspection here, dark night of the soul, okay, facing your demons, okay, having that soul awakening experience, or whatever you want to call it, okay. But this is showing me someone who previously went from living a lifestyle of living out of their ego to now getting in touch with their higher self, okay, really trying to ascend, okay, because I feel like there is a divine connection here, okay, and I feel like the situation has grown stagnant, and it had to do with too many people in the mix, too many external influences having their opinions, okay, and I feel like for a while the masculine really held back, really tried to control everybody and everything, and I feel like the thing just totally got out of control. I feel like someone had kind of lost the love of their life, so to speak, and so they're really trying to now stand up for themselves and defend themselves, and fuck what anybody thinks. This is like about my happiness, my success. This is who I love. So following the clarifiers real quick, starts out with the 8 of Wands. There's definitely some kind of communication that wants to come in, or that you want to give, okay, and it's concerning putting an end to a situation from the past, okay. It could involve some kind of sexual relationships, okay. But someone wants to come in with some communication to express how they feel, okay. With the 2 of Swords in the second half of the month, there are blocks in communication, and it's probably caused by someone's indecisiveness, someone's lack of communication. But now someone is on the defense, and whomever had ended something with their past, now they got to figure out how they're gonna get into this one. You know what I mean? Like, okay, how am I gonna? So I feel like there's some kind of mental like planning something here. But with the 2 of Swords showing up twice here, again, it talks about someone that was in so denial about their reality here until some kind of information that broke their heart. You know what I mean? It's like someone who was so sure about, maybe someone that, like, maybe this was like Cancer, you had trusted a friend and found out that they like backstabbed you or something like that, okay? Something like that. But now that you found out the truth, you're now healing, you're now defending yourself, you're standing up, and defending yourself, protecting your victory here. Okay, challenges, you have the Six of Pentacles here. There is no reciprocity here. There may be a concern for the masculine, like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to be able to provide for everybody. Okay. But because there was an imbalance in the situation concerning the wish fulfillment, getting one's wishes fulfilled in the situation will be a challenge this month. And maybe because there were some mind games and manipulation and dishonesty, lies taking place in the past, okay? And then best possible outcome is if only the masculine could truly leave, okay, and decide when they've reached their breaking point that they are going to leave a past. Someone's gonna have to relocate here. If you're trying to escape a past situation, you're gonna have to relocate here. But it's almost like I'm doing this because my happiness matters. I'm fed up in the past situation that I've held on to for so long, who has held on to me for so long. Could be up to freaking 9 people that are just like over involved in one's life, okay? But it's like, you know, someone here is fed up. This is the second time the Nine of Wands came up. There's so many cards of defense here. Someone is now, best possible outcome, if they could only relocate and really detach emotionally from the conflict and drama of the past here and decide that they are fed up, okay? This person will be persistent in going back for this star to get their 10 of Cups. Okay, they're going back for the wish fulfillment to reach that 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, Cancer. Okay, let's get guidance from... So long. This is like a... I don't know. How long is this video? This was so long. Okay, we're going to pull from Angel Answer. So if you have a yes or no question, set your intention on it now. We may get a yes or no answer. But I feel like, yeah, that's why playfulness came up. Because the masculine in question here, and it could be the feminine, if if this is who's doing it to you. This is a masculine who's trying to figure out how to recapture romance with the person that they truly love and want to be with. Because there's been so much damage that has taken place and the situation is imbalanced. There could be blocks in communication, or there just could be a lack of communication and truth in the situation here. There's a lack of clarity. Now, The Hard Way by Miguel is on. See, this person could have eliminated all this stuff if they just communicated. But because they didn't, now they have to figure out the hard way. How do I recapture romance? Guidance, please, for Cancer. Guidance, please, for Cancer. Guidance, please, for Cancer in this situation. Guidance, please, for Cancer. Guidance for Cancer. Guidance for Cancer, please. Guidance for Cancer. Oh! There's something better. Okay, in reverse. So, I feel like it landed over here by the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there's nothing better than the Star, guys. There's nothing better than the Star. So, if someone still got it in their mind that, oh, I'm going to keep searching. I'm going to keep dating online. See, this could be online dating. Someone was doing some online dating. They're going to put an end to that. Because this could be the denial. This could be grass is greeneritis. This person could have thought that they had grass is greeneritis until they met the freaking Star. See, someone was fooling themselves into thinking that there was always something better. This person could have a lot of earth in their chart. I don't know whomever's got that. But there's something better. See, I feel like this is also a message for the person who had to face the reality that the past ain't it. It's not where it's at no more. Bottom of the deck, no. Cancer, that's all I have for you. If this is your story, if it resonated with you, if it helped you in some way, or if you just found it entertaining, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, smash the bell so you get notified when I post new videos. I would love to have you join my GXT Soul Tribe. And until next time, guys,